This brand is the accumulation of every single question I have been asked for 27 years.
So baby, what are we doing?
Meeting Caroline Hirons' brand, Skin Rocks. Caroline is a beauty veteran. Started on the sales floor, esthetician trained, educator, trainer. She has invited me to basically rip apart her product. We don't do rip aparts, we do evaluations.
I would like you to evaluate. I'm confident.
I know you are.
This is one of our bags, which is basically just clean your face. And skincare is not merch. Trademarked.
I love
Thank you
that.
very much. Skincare is not merch.
Yes.
Go for it. And I know what you want first.
The balm.
This is the new baby.
Cleansing balm. And I saw some content around her. And I especially loved on your website that you specified that you did not skimp out and you used best-in-class formulators, best-in-class chemists, best-in-class suppliers, and I would assume best-in-class ingredients. You need this if. She's giving us the education right here.
We are the only brand on the market that tells you don't need to buy it.
Yes, you don't need this if. That's brilliant.
That is really smart.
You prefer other cleansing textures or a product without fragrance. And I know you make a fragrance.
We make fragrance-free and fragrance for both all cleansers and all moisturizers.
Wow, your options. What's very important. Effective balm cleanser to remove heavy makeup, sun protection, sweat, and grime. So I was enchanted. I know it's going to be
you missed something. Back of the box.
Cleanse. Oh, she wants me. There is no dupe. I was
Because don't you just get sick of you recommending something that you've got value in it?
Yes.
And people are like, what's the dupe? There
Yes.
is no dupe.
No, there isn't. So skin is the foundation, which is 100% true. Literally the foundation of your great makeup application. QR code takes you to
Straight to the app on the website.
beautiful. Probably the best thing I've seen in skincare packaging is the dosing on the top. And it's brilliant because you're just decoing this on top of your pack.
It was empty real estate. That's Al Forbes, our MD.
Yeah.
Was in marketing and sales for years.
It's very clever, and people never know how much to use when it comes to skincare.
How much do I use? Where do I use it? Do I need it? What do I use it at stage? What? That's just relentless.
Awesome. We dive in. I'm checking the scent profile.
You've got fragranced.
It's really fresh, like citrus. There's like floralcy to it. This is young, fresh. So now we're gonna do the break. So that feels to me like we're getting a nice release in terms of it's not too solid. I can get that nice sensation. So what you wanna look for with a cleansing balm always is sensorially.
This is sexual for me.
How-
I've never been happier.
How is this going to break on skin? It's already breaking for me, so you don't have to do too much work. And in terms of the break, for me, what I'm thinking about now is this oil, it's not overly greasy. It's also not drenching and moving and gliding all the way down my arm. So if this is on your face, it's not gonna basically cascade around your face. You can control and navigate it where you need it to be. It's the type of oil that's maybe gonna leave a really nice residual radiance, but I'm not gonna get drenched in greasiness afterwards.
This is my flannel.
Oh.
It's a facial flannel.
Oh, which is what you use as a facialist.
Because you can do this.
And
And
you
you can
can
have
just-
this. You don't need the water, it'll come off.
Right.
There's no residue.
Right.
It will destroy your makeup and not destroy
Right.
your skin.
Which is what everybody wants in a cleansing balm. I'm gonna use this tonight.
You will.
Like
And then I
it's
want to text. I want to text.
She's
I want
a
a
woman
picture of
that
it.
knows what she
It's
wants.
gonna break down your mascara in seconds.
The volume, you would know because you would have tried it with the volume.
It was what it was tested on. This had about 80 iterations.
It's quite special, the break and the level of the viscosity of it once it breaks. Because this looks like a cleanser now that's more of a liquid cleanser, if you will. Normally with cleansing balms, you have residual grease. You found the perfect balance of oil. And you found an oil maybe that's biomimetic, that mimics natural oils, so it just sits in nicely with what's going on naturally. You're gonna love this cleansing balm.
I can't wait to try.
Yeah, and this facial towel. These are beautiful, we cleanse. Everyone can benefit from double cleansing if you're wearing makeup.
Yeah, you don't need to if you're not.
You remove your makeup with a cleansing balm. This has better potency in removing things that are waterproof. It's about solubility and it's about making sure that it can release off without harshness. I know this from a makeup perspective. Then you have to wash your skin.
Now, cream cleanser was our first cleanser. Most people who don't like cream cleanser love. Gel cleanser, I want you to play with the texture because you're going to do the same thing. Knock yourself out.
And there's your dosing cap again. Really great.
You don't need too much.
We're just gonna do a little.
So this is gel to oil to milk. It's just
She's like, let's do it. And you went multi-sensory. I like that you did that. There's the oil.
It will also destroy all your makeup and your waterproof.
And then we go into, you said, almost feeling this
Ready?
is the lather that we're gonna hit. And now we wanna wipe her off.
Just wipe.
But look at how the water already melted it. Here, it's gone.
Now it's milk.
Ah, I love that. I love transforming textures. So gel to oil to milk. Typically, balms transition in that sequence where it's balm to oil to milk, but your cleanser transitions.
If you want the quick then take this. This will emulsify. But those two together.
This feels great. See, now I'm enchanted because I have 3 sensations in shower. In a cleanser that's fast and easy. Carolyn's making a steak for the lazy Susan. You know,
we're in.
Something's gotta come off.
I'm confident.
So K-beauty is gonna get knocked out. My experience personally is more makeup centric acid. I do acids 3 nights a week usually.
Anything that isn't a moisturizer or a cleanser is fragrance free.
Got it. Because you don't want to mess up your formula because then you're putting fragrance
So
in.
control is salicylic.
And that's for people for acne.
Gentle as everyone else. It's a bit of an oxymoron. It was my way of saying it will take your face off. It does it gently. We drove the manufacturer.
That's wild.
Crazy. Just go.
I do like the colorways. It's like a rainbow.
We just want colour.
When did you decide to start your brand? Like when was that?
Well, we went for it properly 4 or 5 years ago. We launched 2 years ago. I found notes that were from 2011 that had the names of some of the things we've used that I had totally forgotten about. So clearly,
that's so funny. Alexis finding notes in her app now. She's like, oh wow, now we're doing that.
This reminded me of something in such a good way, and I can't remember. It's like Miyake?
I don't know. Oh, we get Dolce & Gabbana Blue a lot.
Yes, that's what it is. In a good way. So fast, highly absorbent, soft. That was really fast. This one is also fragrance free.
We have the Rich as well, so if you're dry, Rich moisturizer.
Amazing. I'm so excited for these.
Vitamin C.
I have a lot of feelings about vitamin C.
Tell me.
Only because I find it under my eyes it always irritates my eyes.
I cannot wait for you to put this on. Okay. I want you to put it on and I want you to put it around your eye. Ask me about the percentage.
How high is it? Or
5. But we boosted it instead. So I said I've seen too
low
many
level boosting with the other ingredients around.
Boosted and supported.
I love
that I will comfortably put this all over my eye.
I always get
this. Yeah. But it's 5% and then boosted rather than 20, 30. Higher is not always the goal. There's no fragrance, so you're going to get the smell.
Look, it is what it is.
21st
You're getting what you're getting. And if you put fragrance in it, it's a disaster.
Exactly. And it's for
Still
immediate brightness and the absorbency is done.
So this is your routine. You go gentle acid, you moisturize.
I do any cleanse depends on my mood. We threw everything at this and I just said, because I didn't know, I was like, test it for everything because it's an oil. I know how good it is, but I want to be able to say when I'm talking to people, this doesn't compare. So the testing comes back and it's a 22% reduction in hyperpigmentation in 4 weeks.
Wow.
And I'm like, that's not what we made it for.
Wow.
So I phoned the lab and I'm like, how did you do this? We don't know, it's just the formula.
Wow.
This is our bestseller.
The support goes on top of cleansing balm, even on its own solo mission if you want it to.
I would use this on under moisturizer, on top of moisturizer.
No, it's not thick at all. It's
no.
thin. That's really interesting.
And it's immediate, done.
It feels beautiful. Not greasy.
This is very much, you can use this. You can do, if you want to do super lazy, you use a cleansing balm, you put the retinoid on, you go to bed.
Right.
Easy.
And even the cleansing balm.
You can use these all around the eyes. I can't wait for you to be at home and be like, I'm going to play with these. I'm really going to see if she's lying. Where do you want it? Because you've covered yourself. Oh, shit.
So funny. I'm excited. Listen, I'm always down. And I also appreciate that you were on the sales floor and you were
every single
training
question I have been asked is in this brand. It's a love letter to the customer.
That's exactly right.
Everything.
I love how colorful it is. I'm going to be honest. I love the dosing. Pack. Straightforward.
These are refillable.
You can read everything clearly. It's not.
So when we went to speak to investors, which I've now killed off because I can't cope with it, I hate them. They said, you're the only brand in Space NK that doesn't put its name on the bottle. I said, I don't need to.
Wow.
That's what you call confidence, sir. If you put it here, it's messy. I want the customer to know what it is,
it's
treatment, what it is, what it does, what strength it is it fragrance free? Because most people turn, right? They're going to go like that, they'll turn it over, they'll see if they want it, and then they'll put it down in front of the box of stock. Where, especially on here, we've added it even more on the cleansing box.
It's interesting. It's if I'm sitting
by Caroline Hirons. So now
they know.
We say, but your name's not on the front. I don't understand. Just because you don't understand doesn't mean it doesn't make sense.
Exactly.
It's not about the brand name. It's about telling the customer what it's going to do for them. There's no real estate here. It would just be messy.
Well, especially if you want to actually give them all this information that's necessary.
Just tell them what they need to know. They'll tip it and go, oh, that's handy. I want it to work. I want it to be hydrating. I want it to have so many actives that I take the margin hit, but I'll take the margin hit because why should skincare be $400? Give me a break.
Right.
If I wouldn't pay it, I'm not going to charge it. Most of our product will always be under £100.
Interesting. We're going to try these babies.
I am confident. I'm going to get a text that's like, bitch, you know what you're doing.
Listen, we need some time with skincare.
I love it. Thank you so much.
Thanks, guys.